Man, oh man, if only I had a nice place to get shifty on. I bet if I had a rectangular box that has a volume of 32 feet cubed and a length of 8 feet, I could surely get shifty.
Let's see if we can help this man. He needs a rectangular prism that has a volume of 32 feet cubed and a length of 8 feet. With this information, we are going to find the lowest possible surface area to make a box that he can get steezy on. To find the volume, we are going to plug our length into our equation, and then we get our volume equals 8 times WH. We're going to do the same thing by plugging our length into our surface area equation, so our surface area equals 16W plus 2WH plus 16H. Now, because we were given the volume, we're going to use that to find one of the variables. So we're going to plug in 32 equals 8 times width times height, and we're going to use this to find our h. So we're going to divide 8w to get h by itself, so our h becomes 4 over w. Now that we have this in terms of w, we're going to plug this back into our surface area equation. So our surface area now is 16w plus 2w, 4 over w, plus 16, 4 over w. And when we multiply it all out, our surface area equals 16w plus 8w over w plus 64 over w. And then the w's cancel, so it's 16w plus 8 plus 64 over w. Now, because we are trying to minimize the surface area, we are going to set it equal to 0, and then we're going to take the derivative. And using power rule, we get 16 plus 0, and then we can rewrite this as 64 times w to the negative first. So we get negative 64 over w squared. Now we are going to solve for w, so we're going to put the w by itself, and to do that, first we're going to add it over. So you get 64 over w squared equals 16. Multiply the w, so 64 equals 16 w squared. Then we're going to divide by 16, so we end up with 4 equals w squared. And once we square both sides, we get our w equals 2. Now that we have solved for our w, we can plug it back into the surface area equation to solve for our, or back into the volume equation to solve for our h. So we have 32 equals 8 times 2 times 8, so times h. 32 equals 16h, and once we divide 16 to get h by itself, we end up with h equals 2 as well. Now that we have all three of our dimensions, we can solve for the surface area. So surface area equals 16 times 2 plus 2 times 2 times 2 plus 16 times 2. So we get 32 plus 8 plus 32. And once that's all added up, we get 72 feet squared as our surface area.
Thanks, Aiden, for this awesome box. I understand it now. Hey, I'm 50.
I just passed it to the door. It's lit. I like the 504 boys, how I move through the live, babe. Since so 12, the flame been hot just to show you the time frame. 100 mil down on my desk, but I'm still up deciding. Mashing M's in my account to the truck in my driveway. I'm in that photo by myself. Know it's 100 more niggas outside. Know they gon' ride to the death. Had some good years, ain't no way I get tired. I gotta do what I feel.